Hey, how's it going guys? JC here. If you're anything like me and haven't been playing League of Legends much, being a casual, or just trying to fast track your learning, then this video is for you. I'll go over how to learn any new champion as quickly and efficiently as possible. Now before jumping into this, I just wanted to say nothing trumps experience. What I mean is just playing vast amounts of games on any given champion while learning its interactions with all other champions in the most up-to-date patch in League of Legends. But let's say we do not have the luxury of time on our side. How can we learn new champions as quickly as possible? In this video, I'll walk you guys through what I discovered to be the most optimal way to pick up new champions. Just like the good old days when I used to play every day and bring a new champion into the next episode of my Iron to Diamond series, or Bronze to Diamond back in 2018. Making these daily videos really helped me find the most optimal way to pick up a new champion and learn them. So today I'm going to show you exactly what I did. In fact, we're going to be doing this together. So the first step is to pick a new champion you want to learn. Pause this video and think about it. Have you decided on a champion yet? Once you have, unpause the video and we can continue. In my example, I would like to learn Fizz. Next up, we go to a database website such as op.gg or u.gg and search up common builds, skill order, as well as situational items to create a build for our desired champion. Remember to also click through the Pro Builds tab to see what the pros are doing, and at your own discretion, alter your build page to how you see fit. Now we're going to step into Practice Tool as well as the Champion Wiki to familiarize yourself with your champion's kit, the AD and AP scaling ratios, test out some of your builds, and practice any possible combos or interactions you can think of. Now that we have the most optimal build and skill order, it is time to watch a montage for your champion's mechanics. We want to learn those mechanics really quickly, and at the same time we want to watch a full gameplay video to figure out how to play laning phase or pathing if you're learning jungle. This can be done by searching high elo VODs, which are abundant on YouTube. Just pick one of them and watch the first 10 minutes to understand how laning phase works. Once you have done that, it is time to jump into normals with what you've learned. Remember, if you've been efficient with your time, then everything up till now should not have taken any longer than 1 hour. The longest part is yet to come. It is time to play 1 to 3 normal games on your new champion. This will give you a very good idea of its strengths, weaknesses, mechanics, and several interactions with other champions. Pause the video, complete a few normal games, then come back to this video. Alright, so now that you're back and you've made it this far, congratulations! At this point, you have learned how to play champion at a sound level. But most of us are definitely keen for more, and we want to be better than just the average Joe at this champion. Remember what I said at the start of the video? Absolutely nothing trumps experience, which is why I include this following step. It is completely optional past this point, by the way, but if you're interested, it is after all the most time consuming and rewarding part of this guide. In order to go even further beyond! This time it is completely different. It is time to watch another full gameplay VOD or two. We must flesh out the problem areas we were having earlier in the normal games we just played. Perhaps you're struggling in laning phase against a particular matchup. Maybe it's the melee or ranged matchups that are giving you pause. Or you might have just completely destroyed your lane opponent but can't figure out how to carry your heavy teammates. The latter part really just falls down into macro play, decision making, and figuring out win conditions. Whatever it is, you must pinpoint the exact issue and figure out what you can do better by cross-referencing your gameplay with that of a challenger VODs found on YouTube. The best time to do this is right after playing because that's when the game is fresh in your mind. The most difficult part in this step is self-diagnosing the problem and diligently paying close attention to every small detail in these VODs while learning them for yourself. This is also the part where coaching can come in handy, but it's highly unnecessary. If you were to ask, hey JC, can you coach me? I will tell you to listen up right now. I'm going to teach you how to break down your own gameplay, and I urge you to pay really close attention, rather than trying to pay me or anyone else out there. I'll be going over everything in a general sense and in no particular order. Please use this only as a guideline and starting point when self-diagnosing your own games. So first of all, to help you improve, I would be checking your item build and runes to see if they are correct. Looking at things like how long you spent shopping for items in base. By the way, item build pages, very important, top notch for cutting down on shopping time. Next, I would analyze moments leading up to each of your deaths, seeing what the most optimal play could have been. In addition, I'll be checking your CS at various moments in the game. The biggest culprit to being stuck in gold, silver, and below is having inconsistent CS numbers. Realistically, aim for like 8 or 9 CS per minute consistently every game. 10 CS per minute if you're an absolute superstar. I would also recommend checking on how you trade and manage your minion waves during laning phase. For mid to late game, I'll cross-reference your macro and decision making with VODs on that specific champion as they vary greatly. For example, are you using every minute of your time to help take the next objective and push for the win? Or are you blindly chasing for kills? Perhaps you're jumping into fights that you shouldn't take on. Or you're just simply wandering around aimlessly and Summoner's Rift half the game. Whatever it may be, hopefully this gives you guys a good idea on what to look out for in order to self-diagnose and improve your gameplay. Remember to keep going back and forth between playing games and watching high elo VODs on your specific champion until you reach the desired skill level that you're after. Remember that everyone learns at a different pace, and it is okay to take your time on this step. In fact, every single pro player in the world are stuck on this step, so you should honestly give yourself a pat on the back if you've come this far. For me personally, while climbing from Iron to Diamond, I was able to get away with skipping the VODs and practice games altogether while playing in Silver, Elo and below, with outstanding results. But as I reached Gold and Plat, the amount of games and VODs gradually increased due to the players becoming better and better. My final message to leave you guys on is this: no matter what, it's important to keep up to date with the current patches of League of Legends and to always be expanding your game knowledge on all champions and their abilities. That in itself is a monstrous task, by the way, but it will make you a better player overall, being that it is a transferable skill to all champions in League of Legends. Cheers. Hey, so this is the end of the video, but I needed to stretch it to 10 minutes for YouTube purposes, so I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing in the past week. So, as you guys know, I've been trying to climb on my account, and I got to Masters, which was pretty nice. So, it's a fresh Masters account. And then after that, I'll jump over to World of Warcraft as well and show you guys my progress there. Right, so jumping into World of Warcraft, as you guys can see, my character's very decked out. I am the main tank of this guild, or Raid 2. So this guild is so big that there's Raid 1 and Raid 2. There's like literally 80 hardcore raiders. And I'm the main tank, so I get decked out pretty quickly. So I have 1 piece Wrath, 4 pieces of Might. As you guys can see, I have 1 more piece of Wrath, but this one has 30 fire resist on it, so it's insane. It's really good for fire resist. Enchanted the Wrath Helm with 100 HP. And then, as you guys can see, I have the Onyxia Tooth Pendant, Emperor's Cape. I have these grips, which is mail, but they're amazing because they have 2% hit. And then you have your More Might, War Masters. This thing I want to replace very soon. It's just fire resist boots, but you know what? It's still really good. It's best I got. And then we have these rings, which you can get in Muradin, and also this one's from BRD. These two are best in slot trinkets, so they will never get replaced. Maybe until BWL or next. And then we have the 3 best in slot. So this is the best weapon you can possibly get for tanks right now. You can't beat this one. And then you have your Drill Borers, which is also best shield. And then the gun's also best in slots. So my character is very decked out at the moment, which is really nice. I have my epic mount. By the way, this sword costs a fortune, but I got it off a guildie for 500 gold, so it's half price. I'm kind of broke right now, 200 gold. It's not too bad. For the OG players, I also want to show you guys my fire resist set, so it's actually pretty nutty right now. As you guys can see, I have 230 fire resist, which is insane. So I was tanking Ragnaros, and basically he did nothing. He did no damage to me. He didn't knock me back even once. And every time he's supposed to knock the melee back and do a lot of damage, it didn't happen to me once I had this gear. So Might Helm, 30 fire resist there. This leg plate, also 50 fire resist because there's a 20 fire resist enchant to like helm and legs, but it takes a very long time to get, so I got those. We have fire resist boots. Like this chest piece has fire resist, 10 fire resist. This cape, I didn't enchant it yet because, you know, I feel like it's just a blue, it's a waste, but I should enchant it. It's just that I don't think I need to anymore. 5 fire resist on the shoulders, which I enchanted through Argent Dawn. And then there's Tooth Pendant, that's 10 right there. Trinket, you can buy this is level 38, you can just buy it off Auction House, so that's amazing, really cheap. Bought it for like 25 gold. This one is from Diamond, so you can get it, it's practically free if you run a few Diamonds. And then you have this one. This ring is from a quest from the Hydraxians that get you to go to Molten Core a few times, and then you get this fire resist ring. So that's really, really good as well. This one you can buy from Auction House, not too expensive. Once it gets like level 60 or level 58 rings, that's when it becomes like 40-50 gold. But level 50 rings should cost like 10 gold, around 10-15 gold at the moment. And then I have the Draconian Deflector for the fire resist. So these 2 pieces were donated to me by the guild, which is the wrist and also the leg plates. All the mats are from Molten Core, so once you run a few Molten Core, the guild automatically has the mats to make these. By the way, what I wanted to say is I'm starting to level an ult. It's going to be a warlock called little teapot. What you can do is you can message me on JC on your Jamba server alliance if you want to level with me. So if anyone out there wants to level together, quest together and stuff, I'm going to be leveling a brand new character, so feel free to join me. Just message me in game or even on the YouTube comments below. I'll also have a bunch of High Noon Darius skin codes out for you guys still watching to the very end, the loyal viewers right there. So on screen right now, bunch of codes for OCE and NA. So it's on a first come first serve basis. And then, yeah, be sure to let me know if you guys are interested in playing together. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.